Once upon a time, there was a silent river that flowed unseen between the human world and the realm of spirits. Only those who had once crossed it could feel its gentle song. But one harsh winter, the river's melody faded. Its waters turned to glassy ice, and the bridge that carried lost souls home began to crack. Without the river's harmony, both worlds began to blur. Wandering spirits drifted through human towns, frightened and lost, while icy winds whispered people's names as they slept. In the spirit world, villages disappeared beneath frost in silence. Far away, hidden deep within a snowy forest, stood a small bathhouse glowing with soft lantern light. Inside lived Chihiro, no longer the frightened girl who once stumbled into the spirit world, but a wise young woman who now cared for gentle spirits and weary travelers. The world outside was changing, but her heart remained warm. One evening, as snowflakes drifted softly from the sky, Chihiro noticed the stream beside her bathhouse had frozen solid. Within the ice, faint faces shimmered, sleeping spirits, trapped and dreaming. When her hand touched the ice, a whisper echoed through the still air. "Help." That night, Chihiro dreamed of a castle made of snow and light beneath a sky painted with ribbons of green and blue. A calm, powerful voice called her name. "The worlds are bound by fear, and fear has frozen the way." When she awoke, she knew her path. She gathered her warmest coat, a lantern, and a charm shaped like a river stone, a gift from an old spirit friend, and began her journey north. After days of travel through endless snow, Chihiro reached a mountain that shimmered like glass. At its summit stood Elsa, the fifth spirit of nature. The air grew still, as even the snow listened when she spoke. Chihiro bowed and told her of the trapped spirits and the frozen river. Elsa's blue eyes glimmered with concern. "I can feel it too," she said softly. "This ice is not mine, but it is afraid." Together, they traveled toward the spirit crossing, where the two worlds met. Their journey was filled with wonders. A wandering lantern spirit had lost its flame, and Elsa reignited it with a gentle spark. They crossed the valley of forgotten dreams, where laughter from ancient times echoed through the snow. And at last they saw it, the frozen border between realms. The border glimmered like glass. Half of Yubaba's bathhouse stood trapped in the spirit realm, the other half in Arendel's icy mountains. From beneath the ice, Kamaji's voice rumbled, "Be careful. This ice is alive. It feeds on fear." Elsa raised her hands, light rippling across the frozen ground. But when she tried to melt it, the ice fought back, showing her visions of loneliness and loss. Chihiro stepped forward, calm and brave. "Elsa," she whispered, "the ice doesn't need power. It needs understanding." She pressed her palm to the frozen river. "You're afraid of change, but love and memories never melt away. They live on." Elsa closed her eyes, her magic shifting from cold to light. Together, their hearts spoke through the ice. Slowly, the frost began to melt. Spirits emerged from the ice, fox spirits, river sprites, even soot creatures dancing with joy. Yubaba appeared, pretending to scold them for melting her bathhouse, but Kamaji's fires roared with warmth once again. The barrier glowed golden as the river flowed freely, carrying laughter, dreams, and songs between both realms. As dawn broke, Elsa and Chihiro stood beside the flowing river. The wind whispered softly through the trees. "You understand spirits better than most humans ever could," said Elsa. "And you understand hearts better than most spirits ever will," Chihiro replied with a smile. Before parting, Elsa formed a single tear-shaped crystal. "If the river ever freezes again," she said, "let this remind you, light can live even inside the cold." From then on, frost on the bathhouse stream no longer meant danger. It was a greeting, a promise of friendship between two worlds. Moral: true balance is not found in power, but in understanding.